My name is Nadine, and I am here to give a random read, an energy update read, whatever wants to come through from the spirit guides. I've called in God, my creator, Jesus, my savior, but Mary, our blessed mother of peace, all the angels and saints, to bless this reading and protect it from any malicious or manipulative energies. I call in my higher self. I call in your higher self and your angels tribe, the angels that surround you, the angels that surround me, to bring through messages that we need to hear for guidance in these times now. So I've already cleansed my cards. It's been another good minute since I've done a reading, and I want to start doing them daily. They're kind of like energetic breaks, I guess, that I take because I feel exhausted. And again, I think I've expressed that on other videos. I don't like the feeling of feeling exhausted and not having energy, but of course, when I have to get up for work, I get up. When I have to get up and go to the market or whatever, then I have to. But I've actually been feeling good, but just busy the last week. And so I was reading something online, or I saw a video. I don't know if I was reading it or it was a video, but anyway, there was someone did like 100-day challenge, and it had to do with their dog and the perception that people have of the type of dog that this person had. And it was a 100-day challenge to try to change the minds of people who see this type of dog. And what they were referring to, and not that people are like dogs, but just judging, the whole idea of judgment. Where does it come from when we judge others? Where is that rooted from? From where within us? What did we experience maybe in a past life or in our current life where we feel we need to judge somebody? So this person did a 100-day challenge to go out, take the dog out every day, and it was such a good-natured dog. It grabbed a lot of attention, and those people who did not have this preconceived idea of what the dog was like, which I guess it had like a reputation for being mean or dangerous or something. So the people who did not treat the dog like that, or approached it with love and curiosity and wonder, curious to get to know, the dog or the name, or was able to see that the dog had a gentle demeanor, with those the owner of the dog would take a picture every day and for 100 days and posted a picture of the dog, happy, with a stranger, and again, it was like an experiment to just change the reputation that this dog had. And at this time, I don't remember, it wasn't like a pet bull, but it was something else. And then at the same time that the owner of the dog was doing this, it was also giving an energetic, like heightening the energy and the vibration of the owner. So bringing happiness, bringing joy into the owner's life. So when I do reads and they help people, it does make me feel good. When I see messages, I will do them for myself. Again, I always say that on my channel, I'll do a read for myself, and I like the guidance that I get. Of course, we can all, appreciate, a look into other aspects of our life that we don't necessarily see coming up, obstacles that we did not, maybe know were obstacles. We can all appreciate that. But I sincerely do like doing readings. If I could do this full time, I would, and I'm not gonna say, There's a lot of things that I want to do. I have big dreams. And anyway, we're gonna start this reading. I have a little more to talk about towards the end of the video. I hope to not make it that long. We're already 5 minutes in. I kind of ramble on a lot. But anyway, okay, so we're gonna start with the current energy at this time. What is the current energy for the viewer? Thank you so much, Spirit, and everybody. I did call in the Ascended Masters and the Archangels. Don't forget to call in your angels daily. Don't forget, one big thing that is important to me is to call, to pray for the children of the world. Okay, the Nine of Winter. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So this came up right now for the current situation. So hopefully you're coming out of this, or will be coming out of this, or about to. But this is coming up as a current, okay? So again, hopefully you are about to close out this cycle of worrying. Letting go is a huge part of your freedom. Okay, a huge part of our freedom. Our freedom as a planet, our freedom as human beings on this earth. Letting go of controlling what we think we need, what we think we want, what we think will make us whole. Letting go of that and trusting that one that is higher than ourselves, and trusting our higher selves. Not only trusting God, not only trusting the process, but trusting that our higher self knows the answers. It is so hard for so many people to pause, to just like pause in their day and and listen to that inner voice. There's so much noise around in the world. There's the radio blasting on your earphones, there's a radio in your TV, there's a radio in the office, there's just chatter, and for some people it's very hard to sit to get that 5 or 10 minutes of pure silence, so that you have a chance to listen to your higher self, so that you have a chance to connect to your higher self. So right now I think that's important to connect, because if you're worrying, if you're in a state of worry about anything, about a relationship, about a job, again, on this channel, I just like to use situationship, whatever situationship you are worried about, financial, love, career, children, family, whatever it is, the answers to the freedom from that fear, because fear is an illusion. Worry, when you worry, you are definitely not living in the present, because you're worried about the future. Okay, so, and then if you're not, I can't say that, because if you're worried, maybe it's a current situation that you're in, but even then, if currently you're experiencing something that is a challenge, don't worry about it, because if it's already here, it's here. So observe and try to take on the perspective of the issue in front of you being a lesson, something to learn, okay? A lesson to learn, okay? So, so this is the current situation. Let's get Spirit's advice. What is Spirit trying to tell you? What Spirit's advice? What is your higher self's advice? What is Spirit's advice? What is Spirit nudging? If you can sit in that silence and listen, ask for advice, and you have that moment of silence to listen, what would you hear? What would we hear Spirit telling us. Three of Winter. There's some Three of Winter is, this is like the Winter is swords. So there's a lot of swords going on. So far we have two swords, and we have the King of Summer. So this is about emotion, strong emotion. Um there's definitely heartbreak. Okay. Whatever you're worried about, whatever is keeping you up at night or keeping you distracted during the day, whatever is heavy on your mind is something that really broke your heart. The card says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. You will grow stronger almost all the time. I think 100% of the time when we are hurt, it is so that we can learn from the hurt. It is not in vain. If you do not grow from the hurt, then that's on you, that it's in vain, and believe that that pain is going to come right back around again until you learn from it. So Spirit is saying, I feel like it's saying, learn from this pain. The reason you're up and worried, the reason this is taking over your mind, and you're just, yeah, your mind is just aching over it, is because there is deep hurt and it needs to come to the surface and it needs to heal. And it was over something that meant a lot to you. The King of Cups is, or the King of Summer is like the King of Cups, emotional, some full of emotion, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, very dear to your heart, this situation, whether whatever it was. Okay. A romantic partner you can trust. Maybe this is someone you trusted that hurt you, and it's there for a reason. It happened for a reason. In twin flame relationships, you come to a point where you have to see that your twin is there to reflect whatever you experience from your twin is brought up, because that is what you need to work on within yourself, so that you can become whole in yourself. Okay. So a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart. Okay. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So maybe something that was really important to you did not come about. It was you didn't see it come to fruition, and that broke your heart. It was a big disappointment. It wasn't just some small tiny little trip that you didn't make, a little vacation, a little weekend vacation that broke your heart. No, this is something big. It was very dear to your heart. This person, this thing, this project, this idea, this plan was very dear to your heart, and it didn't come about. Again, it didn't come about for a reason. It was put in front of you just the way it was, believe it or not, for you to grow. Okay, so Spirit's advice here is, look at the situation for what it is. It is not this everyday drama. People are just, it can get kind of like overwhelming. And I just heard a video of children with like ADHD. Okay. I know a couple people that have children that are diagnosed ADHD, and I just read, I just saw a video of St. Michael explaining the ADHD children, or indigo children, and how their energy, their vibration is so high. They're such advanced souls with such a high vibration, that this world of structure and what do you call them, like borderlands, just the school structure and these agencies that just, they tell you what to do, and all these boundaries. That's not what their soul came for. This is not what they want. They are the highest vibration. They are about pure freedom, expressing themselves, and living free. They're free spirit. You know, they are so high vibration that what we have grown accustomed to and allowed ourselves to be blinded to and be herded like cattle, they want none of it. So why did I get into this? I hate when I do that. But anyway, spirit is saying here that this heartbreak has come up for a reason. Maybe it's come up over and over and over again for some of you. The reason it keeps coming up is because you haven't dealt with it, because maybe your ego hasn't let you deal with it. I don't like the way this camera is facing because it's not getting the whole. Let me move some stuff around. It isn't giving me a lot of room for the cards. Okay. So Spirit is saying here that it's for a reason. So don't bypass your feelings and jump into another relationship, jump into another job. Don't jump into something else to distract yourself and move on, because it's going to happen again, and it's gonna keep coming around and keep coming around until you deal with it. So deal with it. Okay, this Nine of Swords energy, this Nine of Winter is for a reason. You need to deal with this once and for all. Okay, what is a possible obstacle? Okay, it's easy to say deal with it, right? It's easy to say that. I was giving one of my daughters some advice yesterday. She was feeling like brokenhearted, and from what I've learned, I mean, she's only 16, so you know, she does come to me advice regularly, but you know, she's a teenager, so no, not everything. But when I do give her advice, it's very it's hard, because I'll tell her, I know it's easy for me to say this, but believe me, you know, everything I've learned, it's just anyway, okay, Princess of Summer. What is the possible challenge? Gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. Maybe I'm just your love, your inexperienced love, your you know, the immaturity, because you haven't done the work, and the immaturity to just suppress it with another relationship. That would be the immature thing to do, because you don't know better. Okay, so this could be the obstacle for you. A new relationship or emotional experience, jumping in to a new relationship or something to take your mind off of this heartache. Okay, going out with friends to get your mind off of it, digging, finding something else passionate in work, another work project to take your mind off of it. Okay, that can be an obstacle. The way that you handle heartbreak, the way you've always handled it up until now, that's the obstacle. Invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. When you have a friend that you can share your heartbreak with, and they are the friend that is always on your side, never gives you anything to reflect back upon yourself. It's the go-to person, because they will feed your ego. Okay, they will not place any blame on you. Okay, they will be 100% on your side. Okay, that isn't healthy. Okay, I know it feels good, but you need that person. You need that outside, that unbiased person that's not afraid to say, look, you've been through this situation a couple of times, and I haven't seen you change the way you handle it. I haven't seen you change the way you respond to this person or this type of person. Okay, so this is your challenge: going to that go-to friend, going to social events to not deal with it. Not dealing with it is the obstacle. It's time to deal with it. It is time to deal with it. It is time to connect with your higher self. It's time for that quiet time. Okay. um, I found out something uh, that is just amazing, and I speak about the channel Awakening You. I can't recommend it enough. If you're not already um, subscribed to it, please subscribe. There's a video, and I'm gonna find it and try to link it below, but it was in the last week, maybe the last 4 days or so, and it was in the title. It said something about your Ascension Angel. Okay, I never knew. I knew I had angels, guardian angels, and gifted angels. Through Awakening You, through Saint Michael. There's readings, and it's like you've been gifted 50 extra angels. You've been gifted, just spontaneously throughout. So we all have angels and spirit guides and around us, helping us. But I never knew there was an angel. There's an angel that is called our Ascension Angel, and I was blown away by this. And um, if you guys can, I don't even know how special. I mean, all angels are special, but the connection that I was able to gain with my Ascension Angel, I got the most beautiful song as a message, and it was everything in the world that I needed to hear. It was so comforting. Um, Okay, the next question, before I keep rambling, the next answer is what is your most likely action right now? What is the most likely action that the viewer is gonna take, Spirit? Thank you so much. The world. So the world is about completions, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So yay, right? Wow. So it looks like you're holding on to this. It looks right here like you're reliving this Three of Swords energy, this heartache, from something that's very very dear to your heart, relationship or otherwise. Um, and here it appears you keep going through it because you keep pushing it aside, sweeping it under the rug, and not dealing with it. But most likely action toward it in the world, you're going to complete something, so that's great. Hopefully this message speaks to you, because this is great. The world completion, this is your most likely action. That's wonderful. I'm glad to see that. Okay. And let's see here. Let's see any outside influences. Okay, what are any outside influences that the viewer needs to be aware of? That way, if it comes up, you're prepared. Okay, are there any outside influences, any outside dangers maybe that... So we have unity, and it kind of flipped over. In this deck, I don't believe that there are reversals. So unity, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Okay, so outside influences. By this coming out, and kind of spinning around to the reverse, maybe you don't have that support around you right now in your physical, okay, in your physical state. People who are awakening usually don't have that within their immediate family, their immediate household, their immediate circle of friends, or co-workers. They don't have that. So an outside influence that may affect you is maybe feeling like you don't belong. Okay, maybe making this completion, dealing with it once and for all, will bring you some type of separation. And maybe that's the unity reversed, and that can be, this is something that you have to look out for, that this may come up, this feeling of disconnect. So just know, hey, I was told this might happen. This feeling of aloneness, might, you know, sneak up on me. This feeling of unworthiness, that I don't belong, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm not worthy to belong. I don't belong. Nobody wants me, or I don't know. Nobody wants me. That's a little extreme, but I mean, just that feeling of not belonging might sneak up. So be aware that it's not to worry about that. Be aware. Spirit is already giving you a heads up. That's what I think is wonderful about the cards, and using it as a tool to guide our journey, to guide us into our ascension. So remove that. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put these cards down. I am going to clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let me see if I have these or not. And again, I did cleanse my cards. So yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the video that I'm going to try and do a reading every day for 100 days. I was just inspired by that story, and I do get tired. I have two girls. I have work, and then I have school, and I do get tired, but you know what? I need to push through, and I've been so blessed. Like, I'm serious. I can't even believe, since I have come into the habit of going with the flow, and not worrying when I have an issue. I I put it to the angel. I said, okay, I'm not gonna, that's in the future. Right away, I told myself that's in the future, and you know what? It's gonna go smoothly, because God knows my heart. God knows that I have a true desire to help humanity. God knows what I need, and it's my time to shine. It's my time. I've been through a lot, and I believe that things are gonna go my way now. I've done the work. I'm doing the work. I'm not. Of course, I'm not all the way there yet. I'm not just the full in the temperance. I kind of flipped out, but I'm not really ready yet. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, we're going to clarify this. We're going to clarify the 9 of winter. After we clarify, we're going to get some guidance cards, okay? So this 9 of winter energy, as far as the current situation. Spirit, can you clarify the 9 of winter? So the 9 of winter is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe you are worried about, after this separation, I think we went into this too, the unity reversed here. You're worried about being single. You're worried about being on your own, whether it's from, again, on your own from business partner, on your own doing independent work, on your own, meaning a relationship, is going to end, okay? Just being on your own, you're worried. It's a fear. It's worrying you. So that's definitely a fear. That message came up here, and again, we got that with the unity reversed as a possible danger. Danger to basically our spiritual growth. Okay, again, that's your ego. So don't let your ego say, well, you're not with anybody, so therefore you're not as great as you were when you were with somebody, or you don't belong, nobody's around, nobody's on the same boat as you, so you are less than. It's your ego, and your, that's fear. So you may be worried about that. It's the unknown. Maybe some of you have always been connected to somebody, have always been in a partnership of some type, and going it alone, is bringing this worry, you know, bringing these sleepless nights, or just constant stress, you know, mental, swords are mental. Um, so as far as clarifying the King of Summer and the Three of Winter as Spirit's advice. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, angels, for being here. The Sun. So, getting over this, I'm going to pull one more. Getting over this will bring out freedom. The Sun is about all good things under the sun. You know, the sun brings life, new life to sprouting, you know, seeds, you know, the seeds, the flowers, the plants, the trees, they grow. A tree grows from, you know, the nourishment of the sun. We get nourishment from, you know, the world needs the sun. And when you get over this, when you get over this heartache and you work through it, this is what you're gonna get. And this independence is not what you think it's gonna be. It is not loneliness. It is not loneliness. This independence is you basking in the sun. It's you shining in the sunlight radiantly. You're seeing this as something else, like with a cloud over it, and it's not. Okay, it is not what you think. And again, maybe you've just never been on that solo path before. But in all reality, until you can walk a path solo and holding yourself, you will not get this. You will not be the sun. You will not get the energy of the sun card until you can do that. So that's why the sun's coming after you do this. Definitely the sun's gonna come around. Okay, so if we can clarify the Princess of Summer as the possible obstacle. Clarifying the Princess of Summer, please, as the obstacle. And again, this is so that the Three of Wands, this is watching and waiting for something to happen. Okay, this is because this is in your challenge, this is you looking out to see what else is coming in. Okay, that's your challenge. Moving on before it's even time for you, before you've done the work, before you what have you done? What have you done for something else greater than this? Than these three, than this Three of Winter, and this heartbreak. What have you done? What kind of soul work have you done? What kind of self work, spiritual work have you done for you to be standing here waiting for something new to come in? All it's going to do is take you in a merry-go-round. You're going to be right back around. Okay, that's what this is saying right here. Clarifying that Princess of Summer. That's you looking out for something new when you're not even ready to conclude and learn from what you just turned your back on, okay, or just walked away from, or about to walk away from. You're already looking for something new to fill that void, and that's not going to do it. Okay, so at least you know now, right? At least you know, hey, you know what, maybe you can recognize that pattern in yourself. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for that one. Again, we got the World after this as possible action, possible outcome, you know, what actions you're leaning toward, and that's the World. That was a beautiful outcome. So Spirit, thank you so much for these clear messages. Can you clarify the World card, please? Clarify the World card. Making that decision. Maybe before you weren't making that decision, or you're at the crossroads to complete to complete, and it looks, because this because the world card is here, it's saying completion. So maybe you will be at a crossroads and you're going to choose. You're going to make that choice. You're going to go within. The blindfold shows you're having that silence, that silent time that we were speaking about at the beginning of the video. Sitting in silence so that you can hear the advice of your higher self, because your higher self always knows the way. Your ascension angel always knows the way and is always there for you. Please watch that video again. It's on the Awakening You channel in the past week. I believe it's called, if I find the link, I will link it below, so please look below, because I'm going to tell you the miracles that have occurred since me knowing and connecting, tuning in and calling in my Ascension Angel have been amazing. Like amazing. I don't know, like it's and it's kind of where I'm like, okay, I need to start giving some guidance, because why am I sitting with all this information of how easy, life can be? We think that it has to be hard, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't if you call on the angels. It just doesn't if you choose to start living your true authentic life. If you choose to start making decisions from your heart, which is where we all got to get to. Okay. So Spirit, if you can clarify the unity reversed as the possible danger, kind of an alert, something to be aware of. Can you clarify the unity reversed, Spirit? Unity reversed. So it's mental conflict. Okay. Again, mental, your ego. This is ego speaking, just negative. This is verbal attacks on yourself or on others because of feeling like you don't belong. Okay. It's very easy to fall back into the pattern of, when you don't belong, starting to verbally attack the other party, verbally attack the business that you worked for prior, saying, oh, well, I never liked working there, and then start dishing some dirt on the business. It's very easy to do that, to make yourself feel better because you're feeling alone. You're feeling disconnected. You're feeling in a state of loss, even though it was something that you had to do. Okay, so again, these aren't, energies that will necessarily come up. These are possible dangers, possible. So look out if you do find yourself in the energy of wanting to drop some smack on the person that you were with before, on the relationship with, be aware. Oh, well, you know what? This is my ego, and all that's gonna do is drag you right back to square one. Okay, and that's not what you want to do. Not after you've made this decision to complete this cycle, to do the work and complete it. Why would you want to let this little test? And again, we do go through tests. So why would you slip up on this little test and not advance to the next level of your evolution? Why would you do that? So center yourself, ground yourself. I can't even speak enough about the violet flame either. The violet flame is about transmuting karma, transmuting karma between you and not only this lifetime, but in your past lifetimes, and healing, bringing light to dark, changing pain to joy. That's what the violet flame is about. So please call in the violet flame. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a knight that is slowly but surely going to meet his destination. Pentacles is about earth, so slowly but surely this knight is going to meet his destination and his soul purpose. He's on his way. All this little stuff right here, all these little, this mind, this worrying of the mind, this heartbreak, this pattern of waiting for, looking out for something new before you've even healed what has happened to you. All this is a process, and you will go over it, and you will go over it in spirit. You don't even know how patient spirit is, and spirit will be right there with you as many times as you have to go through it over and over again, because slowly but surely you're going to get there. It's up to you to make the choice to start making conscious decisions of your feelings, of your thoughts, of your emotions, of your actions. Be conscious, be in the moment. When you hear yourself, you will know when you are becoming or coming to the next level of ascension, or you'll know when you're evolving, when you cannot really say a lie without feeling some guilt for that. If you can still lie left and right, make up stories and go about your next day and go have lunch smiling, and it won't take you, you won't miss a step, then you got some work to do. But when you can't do that anymore, then these cycles are gonna start closing out, okay? And you're gonna finally complete them. You're gonna finally have that success. And right now, this is what you're heading toward. This is the energy that is most likely to come about. So that's good. Stay on track. Stay with it. Don't give up. Please don't give up, because it's real. Okay, it's real. Spirit world is real. God is real. The angels are real. Life after death, your soul purpose, your soul mission is real. It's a real thing. You signed up for it, and this world is not all lost. Okay, as much as it looks like it's falling apart, your reality is what you choose for it to be. Okay, the new earth is here when you choose to believe that the new earth is here. The new earth is here when you start spreading your love, when you forgive yourself, not forgive any others. It's not your job. Actually, hold on. It is your job to forgive others. I was going to say it's not your job to forgive others. It's your job to forgive others, but more importantly, to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself, okay? When this kind of makes sense. If you can't forgive others, you'll never be able to forgive yourself, because if you're holding a grudge on others, then that means you have so much work to do on yourself. It's not even funny. So you need to get to that point of forgiving yourself, okay? So beautiful Archangel Michael, he has been there in very special moments of my life, and I appreciate him, love him so much, love all the archangels. They're always there for us to call on, get to know them, get to know what each archangel is for, and call on them, because they're waiting to be called on. They cannot help you unless you call on them. Archangel Michael, please. And again, everyone, I've been blessed so much with house and home, with finances, with just, I'm amazed. I'm amazed, and it's all because I'm letting go and believing in myself, believing I will be taken care of, believing that the divine does have a plan, and that my dreams are real and they're there for a reason. Okay, Archangel Michael, for these viewers and for this spread, what advice do you have, please? For these viewers and for this spread, what advice do you have, please, Archangel Michael? Thank you so much for your guidance and for your protection. Watch over us, protect the children of the world. The children of the world. I cannot again express how much love and light we need to send to them. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Keep your eyes. Saint Michael is saying, keep your eyes on your targeted intentions. Okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action. Okay? Complete these cycles, to take action toward realizing my dreams. Again, you have a soul mission here. You have a life purpose. You have a soul purpose. Okay, here's one more. Sense of humor. Start having some fun. It took a while for me. I've expressed on videos before how I can get so into my desire to clear my karma, to open my third eye, to clear my chakras, to do the work, and to see what the next message is. And the next message that I forget to, I'll watch a movie, every now and then with my daughters, I try to sit down with my younger daughter and watch some of her silly videos that she watches on YouTube, and I think they're silly, but I need to have fun, because we are here to enjoy life, not to be martyrs, not to suffer and be serious and be working. And yes, we have to work on our evolution, but honestly, working on spiritually freeing yourself is literally freeing yourself from worry, anxiety, fear, illusions, illusions. All of that is illusion. So when you don't have any of that, all you have is love in your heart, forgiveness in your heart for others and yourself, and a clean slate every morning to wake up and say, what am I going to do today? Who am I going to reach out to and send a blessing to? Who am I going to see today? Who am I going to smile at today? Who's going to smile at me today? Who am I going to meet? How am I going to exchange some high vibrational energy with somebody? Sense of humor. Thank you for helping me see humor in the situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Okay? I am willing to experience my situation in a new light. Okay? Experience this heartache, this worry, whatever broke your heart, whatever you feel so deeply disappointed to because you were so devoted to it. Choose to experience that in a new way, so that you can have a brand new experience. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for that. Let's see. I hope that my clock is still running, so I wanted to use one of these Work Your Light Oracle. Holidays are coming up. I don't know what Halloween is gonna be like. I have two girls, they're not small, but I mean it's kind of gonna suck, because there's no trick or treating, I'm sure. But I know I can't wait to have that cozy holiday feeling, in our little place here. That's gonna be great, you know. And like I said, with the blessings that me and my little family have to be thankful for, whew, it's just wonderful. God will bless you. The universe will bless you. Um, Creator will bless you if you start living your truth. If you forgive yourself and choose right in this moment to start living your truth, they will pave the way. Your way will be paved because again, you have a very important part. Everybody has an important mission. Nobody is insignificant here. Um, if I can get one Work Your Light Oracle card for this reading, please. Thank you so much. Angels, Saints, Ascended Masters, Saint Germain, ask for you to be here. Birthing a new age. Look at that. I just called it Saint Germain because on the Violet Flame again when I was talking about transmutation. Birthing a new age. It says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Dreaming a new world into being. And I just said the new earth is here when you are ready to acknowledge that it's here. When you start living in the ways of the new earth, that's when it's here because it's already here. The new earth is already here. But if you can't see it, that's because you've chosen not to see it yet. That's because you are still in the process. And it's not bad. I'm just saying that you don't believe it's here because you haven't chosen to open your eyes and see it. You haven't chosen yet, as of yet. But this reading here says that you're almost there. You know, you're on the verge of opening your eyes because it's here. New Earth is here. Okay, I'm going to read from the book for this. Birthing a New Age. This book is always hard to find. There it is, 104. 104. Often our